Welcome to the WOYU channel. Today, we bring you the freshly released FluMiner T3. The official specification of this machine is 115 terahashes, with a power consumption of 1,700 watts. From its appearance, its design is almost identical to the previous L1. Compared to the L1, it lacks a screen in this area. This machine is equipped with both Ethernet and Wi-Fi networking options. The power interface is a C20 type. The original packaging does not include a power cable. When you place your order, remember to order together with the customer service. This C20 16 ampere power cable for heat dissipation, its air intake and outlet use. 3 120 mm silent fans. This machine should be very quiet when running, and it is also very heavy. Let's take a look at its weight on the scale. The bare machine alone reaches a terrifying 16.7 kilograms. One thing I want to complain about is its Wi-Fi design. Couldn't it be designed on this side? Because later when I plug in the power cable, I won't be able to stand it upright. It doesn't affect usage, but only affects aesthetics. After plugging in the power cable, we plug in the Ethernet port and it can be powered on and start running. Next, I will directly start hands-on testing of this FluMiner T3. According to my habit, I like to go to the router's backend. Directly find this IP address. We right-click and just jump to it. The FluMiner account and password are root. Now we have entered the FluMiner backend. The real-time computing power here shows around 100 terahashes. It will fluctuate. In the upper right corner, we can switch it to the English interface. It only has two language options, Chinese and English. After entering the backend, we can see the miner's operating time and the real-time computing power. How to configure the mining pool? We go to Pool Setting here. I take VietC as an example. After you register and log in, enter the pool option. Here we find BTC or BGH or ZEC. As long as it is supported by the SHA-256, it's fine. I will take BTC as an example. In the dashboard, there is a mining address here. We copy it, paste it into the URL address here. The worker name is your sub-account name. If you have 2 or 3 machines, and you want to separate them, after entering the full worker name or your wallet address, we add a dot and enter 01 or another identifier. The password can be filled in randomly. We just copy everything again. Click Submit. After clicking Submit, it will automatically reboot. We wait a moment. After it restarts successfully, the configuration of the mining pool and miner is completed. Now it has been running for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. The real-time computing power shown in the backend is around 120 terahashes. The mining pool also shows an average 10-minute hash rate of around 110 terahashes, so its hash rate is very qualified. Let's check the noise aspect. The noise is about 67 decibels. A very quiet machine, very suitable for home use. The temperature at the air outlet is about 35 degrees Celsius. This temperature, if running for a long time, still has certain requirements for heat dissipation. That's all for this episode. If you are interested in this FluMiner T3, or want to learn more about miner information, welcome to our WOYU channel. Or join our WOYU WhatsApp group for more understanding and get daily updated miner discount prices. See you next time.